Welcome back to part 2 of Making Yourself at Home on your Mac. Today we're going to take a look at the dock. This is also found under the System Preferences, which, by the way, I'll just quickly go back into the desktop screensaver. You can use this arrow to get back so you can see them all, or you can go back ahead to what you were looking at. So today we're looking at the dock. So the dock is this little thing on the bottom here where all your little application icons are located. That's customizable, both in what's there and also in how it functions, how it behaves. So let's take a look at it. First of all, we can size the dock from very small. You can see the icons are very, very small to very, very large. So they start large. Let me turn off magnification for a second, and you can see what I mean by small. They're tiny. You gotta have better eyes than I do for that, or they're a little bit bigger when they pop up. The magnification is what happens when you mouse over them, and right now there's no magnification, so notice they're not changing sizes. If I go to max, now you'll notice as I swipe through they enlarge or they get bigger. So you can adjust that to how you like it, how you want it to look. You can also position where it shows up. So it can be on the left, bottom, or right. The other thing you can do is have it just always show up. So you've got some options down here which we'll kind of tour through, but this automatically hide and show the dock. Notice if I uncheck that, now the dock is just there. It still magnifies when I scroll through, but it never really disappears. So it's kind of on your screen, which can kind of be annoying. It's just a matter of what you're used to. I'm going to put it back on the bottom. It's down there, and I'm going to hide it. So the minimize windows gives you two options: a scale effect and a genie effect. Now I have a couple of windows open here. Let me get my Finder window. Position these so you can see what's going on. So this is just a Finder window, a drive that's open. So right now I have it set so notice it says double click a Windows title bar, it's the top of the bar, to minimize. So in other words, to make it go away. Now if it's scale, if I double click it, notice it just swipes down there and it goes away. I can go back and find it, by hitting the Finder way over here. Boom, now it comes back. If I genie, it kind of goes in and out like genie in a bottle. Check this out. Just a matter of how cool you want it to look or not look. But I found it over there, in the Finder. If I have an application open, like I have just a lesson plan here in Pages, similar behavior. If I want to get that document out of the way, I can double click it. Right now it says minimize windows into the application icon. So when I do this, it disappeared, but now if I go down the bottom under Pages, if I click on Pages, boom, it pops right back up there. So that's just a matter of, that's kind of how to close windows, get things out of the way when you're working. Totally a matter of preference. A couple other things that are in here. Animate opening applications. So if I'm gonna quit my Pages there for a second. Now animate opening applications. So watch what happens if I select Pages. It bounces. That's really all that means. Comes up pretty quickly. If I quit that and turn off animate, it doesn't bounce. Not a real big deal. So those are your basic options. The indicator for open applications, if you'll notice I've got Pages open. See that you can barely see it, but there's a little mark underneath there that just shows that that's open. So I told you before we can customize what's in the dock and what it looks like. Let's take a quick look at that. All of the applications and items that you have in here can be moved around, deleted, or added to. So for example, I don't use this Studio One 2 anymore. So if I click on it, and drag it up here, poof, it's gone. It's no longer in there. Let's say that I want to get some of my my items together. Like for example, I've got Keynote, but it's separate from Pages and Numbers, which are the other applications for Apple. So if I click on that, and I can drag it. Notice how they move to make space for it. I can put it anywhere I want. I release it here. Now it's over there nice and neat and tidy. So that's a nice way to kind of customize your dock so you can find things, put certain types of apps together and whatnot. So that's the dock. Play around with it. It can really streamline your workflow, help you out with things, help you clean things up, and make it a better place for you to work. Good luck, and we'll see you later.